Hello and welcome back. My name is Andrei,
And I'm Dominica.
and we're back again with another reaction to.
Aurora. The journey continues, but a little bit different because this is a documentary, a short documentary with the title Nothing is Eternal,
All right.
which I agree, nothing is eternal. But this one came from Marty. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you.
We're very curious to check it out. We done one interview with Aurora a
Back
while
in the
back.
days, yeah.
Yeah, and I've seen some little shorts with her somewhere, and you've seen as well. You told me the other day, and it's really nice to see her a little bit different side, or the side when she's more less musical, more human.
That's true. It's really beautiful to
Mhm.
discover more about her, and
Yeah.
like in that way you understand the music as well and
Of course,
everything
and
about.
the inspiration
Yeah.
behind the songs. Yeah, so I'm ready to check it out. Marty, once again, thank you so much.
Thank you. Ready?
Mhm.
Hallo. Mitt navn er Aurora, og jeg er en musiker fra Norge. Jeg vet ikke om jeg kommer til å være her om en liten stund, fordi alt kan skje. Og derfor skal jeg lage denne videoen for å passe på at alle de vakre tingene jeg synes er verdt å huske, skal bli husket. Ja, jeg har landet. Growing up in Bergen has been like the most beautiful gift I can ever get, and learn that you can create this whole world for yourself because you have the space to do it, and that's so important. I've had a really special childhood with lots of magical happenings and imagination above all. Apples are so magical. I believe that everyone has a secret wish hidden in them, and you have to wish it after taking a bite. The wonderful thing about making music with yourself is kind of a way to stop time. Just in the moment, as I sit down, and then you just play. I started writing melodies when I was 6 years old, and then the words came when I was 9. And after I discovered one of my greatest weapons in life, words, I never stopped. Music is not something you should keep for yourself. It can't be put in a cage because it's wild and alive.
That's beautiful.
I have to.
Wow. You know, honestly, she write music at 6 years and then 9 the words come and she never stop and discover is such a powerful weapon, and it's true, and it's so damn true. Honestly, I don't know. I love watching her. I don't know. You just I could watch probably hours watching her.
Yeah, I think
Talking
it's her.
and calm me down is so
yes,
much.
I think it's her appreciation for life, for things surrounding her, for things she experienced in life. That the things that was kind of given to her. All of these things. That you can see, you know, how much she appreciates what she's got, where she is, and how she was growing up. It's really, really beautiful when someone says, you know, that was the best thing ever to be growing up when you grow up. Not a lot of people kind of think about that, but when she said that, it was so beautiful. And when she said about the music as well, it's again that connection between the nature and the music coming. The music is wild, and you cannot keep it in a cage. You have to let it free. It is like that, and we are so grateful that she actually free her music, and her gift to us. Wow.
She's so beautiful.
Yeah, she's absolutely amazing. It's definitely something magical in her or about her. Even I did say, even the way she looks, it's the way she talks, the little gestures she's doing. It kind of is, like I say, it's fascinating. Just to you can see in her eyes that her brain is working nonstop, and it's sometimes the brain is faster than the words, and then it kind of like she just something comes out, and it's really. It's really endearing to see that.
Let's go back.
Yeah, go back slightly.
I have 2 sisters, and they're both amazing creatures. Miranda.
That's me.
And Victoria.
In the middle.
Makeup artist and designer, and me.
Yeah, the first time I heard you sing was when you got that present from your friend. It was like a session in the studio, and you recorded one song. And I don't think she knew how well she did.
No.
She was like, "Oh, is this nice?" And I was like, "AURORA? What? It's beautiful." We were always worried about you. That you were gonna be bullied or picked on because you were so weird and you dressed so weird. Yeah. And we were so scared that it was gonna be so tough on you to go to high school and these things. But you were like, no, it's fine.
But everybody loved you.
These are
How
some
can
of
they
my
not?
very, very good friends, and I don't think I would have had so much fun in high school without them.
I remember when I first met you, I was like, oh my god, this girl is magic.
I think we got very different the first impression.
Let love conquer your mind. Warrior, warrior. Alla 2 då. Visst?
Är det den laveste?
Even though you have so many fans and people who say they love you and they've never met you, it's really important to also have friends who actually know you.
Yeah, I know you as you. Not the artist, but like we know you as you. And I know you as you.
Let love conquer your mind. Warrior, warrior. Just reach out for the light. Warrior, warrior. I am warrior. This is Yvonne. She's one of the only people that knew me from when I was 6 years old, and that also knows how it is being a bit more than just a normal teenager, I guess.
I don't really think you've changed in that sense. Of course, everyone changes, but I think the essence of you is still the same. It just feels like you've grown into yourself and just kind of figured out who you are.
For someone to say, or for someone who knows her that well and know her that long, to say that what we kind of picked on throughout listening to her music, that she did it, that essence of the how she was when she was a kid and how she was exploring the world, and now to see that she's grown into it, it's even stronger. It's really, really kind of what I'm trying to say, that she doesn't play, she doesn't fake it, she doesn't pretend to be someone on a stage. She is off the stage and on the stage the same person. She's just like that, all the time. And it's really the other thing I wanted to add, the really strange to see her excuse me, to see her with her sisters and with her close friends. And I mean it in the best possible. They all look so normal. I thought that the whole
like the
family,
sisters say.
Yeah, I thought the whole family is gonna look a bit quirky, and weird, like AURORA. But no, she's one odd out, and I think that's what makes her special as well. Because if we all were looking the same, the same weird, there wouldn't be a special one, and she's definitely the special one. And you can easily, pick her from the crowd, because she looks different, talks different, feels the world different. So it's really, really interesting.
That was really beautiful, actually, where the sister kind of, this, yeah. And then she was like that. We've been worried for you.
Weird, because she's weird.
Yeah, she dresses different. We are dressing normal, and yeah.
Yeah, it is like that.
Honestly, so beautiful. Even this with the friends and saying things about you is just yeah, it's so beautiful because that's why we keep saying when we're doing the reaction, we say all of these things about her, and it's kind of what confirmed. The friends confirm what's exactly like you said. She just grow like a person in a way. She never changed her soul. Is still that kid. She just. Oh man, it's so beautiful. I love the interview, the documentary.
It's so cool.
Ready for some more?
Please.
Do you feel like you can relax when you come home, or do you feel like you're constantly working?
I have ants in my feet that wants me to go to the studio if I have a day off.
Yeah.
Because I guess I feel like I have an opportunity to make something new.
You do a take and it's pitch perfect, and you say, oh no, that wasn't really good. And we have to like, yeah, that was good. And like, no, I'll do it over again. And we're like, oh, come on.
You always tend to dance on the chairs. And now we have like 5 broken chairs in the studio, which is really annoying. You're always going to the studio though.
Unless you're in like London or Berlin or New York or
somewhere
LA.
Cool, not raining.
I didn't travel much to big cities before I was signed by my management. So music has basically taken me everywhere. The first time I went to a big city was a strange feeling of being in an ocean, not really knowing how to breathe or move. It was very inspiring as well, because it was a very different world from the world I know.
Jo, men det føles jo magisk.
Ja, jeg tror magifølelsen liksom. Ja, følelsen.
Five, four, three, two, one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He holds the gun against my head. I close my eyes and bang, I am dead. I know he knows that he's killed me for mercy, and here I go.
Wow, she's so amazing. You know, the one message, and I think it's a one message, kind of the very important message, the most important message I get from Aurora is to be yourself. It's looking and watching her on interviews in the music documentary. It kind of, that's one thing that stands out, you know, just be yourself, be comfortable who you are, and then accept, not even accept, but, you know, cherish the person you are, and then you're gonna be happy. I think that's the main source of our inner happiness, isn't it? If you don't think of yourself as an important person, then you're never gonna achieve the happiness and find happiness in life. If you kind of base your happiness on someone else's opinion, on, you know, on
someone else's judgment,
yes, then you never, because there's always gonna be people who are gonna judge you. It's always gonna be people who's gonna, you know, wish you ill things to happen. Unfortunately, that's how the world is, and you have to just try to find try to find yourself and stay true to yourself, and then the rest is gonna.
Yeah, I agree with you. I don't think it's easy. I mean, I wish we all have that strength, like Aurora, in a way, to be who we are all the time. I mean, but it's difficult because I don't know why all this kind of society make you in a way to retain your, you know, I mean, always kind of, you worry
they put
if you
in a
say
cage.
something.
They telling you, you know, they give you the box and that you
Yeah, but
have
how
to
did
fit
she
in that
escape
box.
from that cage? That's the thing. She's like a bird
Well,
not in a cage. Like we
she
are.
found it in the music, and I think it's also coming from like you say, it's not a very easy thing to do. But I think with her music, probably us adults can achieve that. Even if you achieve a little percentage of that, it's gonna be all right. For her, she was very lucky in terms of her parents. Probably, you know, when she was kid and she was probably presenting all these weird and quirky behaviors from the little age, and her parents just nurtured her as a her. And I think that's what it is. And you know, now we have Aurora, and then you know, she can spread all of that message all over the world. And I think people should take it, like I said, even if you take a friction of it, you're still gonna feel better about yourself.
It's true, you know. It's absolutely, I agree, and I want to give you in the end some example as well. Something. It's what she's doing. So many times we are feeling you don't want to hurt someone. You talk with your family, with your friends. You don't want to. You want to be honest, but you're not honest fully sometimes. When because what about if he's gonna get upset? What about if I hurt? You know, in these things. And again, about society, what do I want to give you an example with me when I was a little in school. When I started school, I was writing with left hand, and they didn't let me. They take the pen from my hand, and kind of every time when they see that, I was punished for that. They have to put it in the right in the right hand and write with that. And I was struggling. I was always behind with the writing because I was left-handed, not the right. And in the end, I kind of learned to do it. And you know, and this is so not normal. All of this kind of thing. That you know, you cannot do this, you cannot do that, you cannot say this, you cannot say. And why? You know what I mean? But I feel she's our example. We still can be free in a way. We still, and at the moment we are free through her music in what she's doing.
And I think that's what it is. I think with her, that's what it is. You know, her music and her as a person helps so many people to kind of get to that point. Say, yeah, I'm weird. She turned weird into something beautiful, if you know what I mean. It's like yeah, you're weird, and I'm not saying we all weird like Aurora. We all have our own personality, but you have to feel good in your own skin. And if someone calls you weird, that what you're doing it's not normal, well, who cares?
I want to say something. Why even it's used this word in a way weird to describe her when we are the weird ones who are doing all the same, like the sheeps and all of that. When someone come out from his path and he didn't have his own path, and you pointed, she's weird how she looks. No, that's how she. What about we? We dress how advertise show you dress like that, take this brand.
I think it's the fact she used that word weird to show that exactly that's what it is. You know how silly it is to mark someone and then give that word a negative sound, where she really took that negative word and turned it into something beautiful. And I think that's why she's using that word weird even and her family. That we were worried because you were weird, but then look at you now. You know, you're the one who blossomed really and truly. You're the one who didn't follow, you know, the norms being given to you and follow. I'm not saying it's something wrong to follow the norms. I'm just saying to follow yourself. If you feel okay to, you know, to go and live conventional life, go and do that. Nobody says not to do it. I'm just saying, just stay true to yourself. That's what's most important. Don't worry.
I think she's doing it perfect.
Yeah, I'm so sorry for the long speech. I'm ready to go back to it. And that song was so.
One second, I just don't want to say nothing about. I want to say something about the video. I just love the places where she is.
Yes.
Norway.
It's raining.
It's so beautiful, but it's raining a lot. I want to say, and it'll remind me of when we've been living in the UK. You know, it was just raining so much. It was.
One more thing I wanted to say. I'm so sorry about the raining. I was looking at all these people in a video walking in the rain. Everybody's got umbrella or raincoat. Not Aurora. She doesn't have it. Did you notice the sisters were having umbrella? She wasn't. She wasn't walking with them.
She loved rain.
The guys were walking in the raincoat. Whenever she was out and it was raining, she never wore a raincoat. That's really cool.
Ready?
Yes.
Gone, and so am I.
and here I go.
Excuse me.
I used to come to this island very often when I was a child. It's quite strange how nothing can remind you more that things have changed than visiting a childhood place, because everything is the same. The trees and the smell and silence, but one thing is different, and that's you and the way you see things and the way you think. Just like in fiction, in every addiction, oh, fantasies taking over, awakening. The more I travel around and live, and the more people I meet, you realize how nothing is eternal, not even me. I thought I should make this video so my voice can keep talking after I'm gone about things that I think is important to remember. The lovely people I've met and things I like and places I find to be the most beautiful. So those things will be remembered. I've been looking for the only one, but you don't seem to come my way. I feel la la la. I feel la 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 la. I feel la 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 la. I feel la la la.
Oh man.
You know, I just want to say, I assuming it's not all the time this weather in, you know, because I'm thinking of her music. It's so bright, so uplifting. So, and for me, when I have this kind of weather, for me, I cannot do nothing. I feel.
Abandoning for her.
I know. She doesn't matter the environment. She take it like a.
I think she finds rain really beautiful and magical.
I did find that when I was a kid. I don't know, things change.
Yeah. Well, she did kind of say. Well, she said and she didn't. She said kind of that you change as a person, but not necessarily everything. Your outlook on the world changed, and not necessarily the world that much. Of course, the world changing, but there are some things that stay the same.
Yeah,
but
the
you
trees
see
smell
them,
the same. The things are the same.
But you see them a little bit different as a grown up.
And that's
when you
with me, I think, with the rain, because I remember I was love rain.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Now you have to listen more Aurora, and maybe you fall in love with rain again. You find that child who loves the rain, and especially you're very miserable when it's raining.
I know I'm miserable so many times.
Many times in a day. Yes, sometimes you are.
That was so beautiful. Honestly, I love that part when she was dancing, and I love how she feel the music, and I don't know, that was feel from like
how
was
she
from a
feels
movie.
Live, not only music. How she feels live, how she experiences.
She embraced
life
everything.
It's
a maximum.
Exactly. You know, she kind of. In a very young age, she probably realized that we're not gonna get a second chance. You know that we have only one life, and well, maybe she believed that we're gonna come back as something else. I don't know, but it's kind of here. This moment, that's your chance, and use it the best possible. You know, misery is not gonna take you very far, and you're just wasting the time.
True that. It is exactly like where she say she feel ants in her feet, and she have to go to do maybe don't wait that day, even if it's a day off. Maybe I can create something, and
exactly.
With the music. So when we are so different, like majority of people, a day of thanks God, I'm resting,
Let me lie down,
put my legs up. Yeah, exactly. But when she's so different,
well, I think the bottom line is we cannot be all like Aurora, and you know, not everybody are the same. But I think also that's what she's referring to. Everybody are kind of different. You all have your own qualities. You all have something that you need to find and cherish about yourself, and using it the best possible way. Of course, not everybody can create music like her, can lyrics, you know, and live life like Aurora. But then, of course, she's still the same she's still very similar to it's so relatable. She was talking about the music that she never traveling, that she never traveled, she's never been to big cities. She kind of knew her nature environment and a place where she was growing up, but she never traveled. And then after she signed up with her management, and the music kind of opened all these doors for her, and she was it's almost it is like everybody else, you know, when you go and experience something great, something beautiful, then you have this moments, oh my god, life is great. And I think that's, you know, that's what I mean. We're not so much different when you think about it. We're just blocking a lot of our emotions and how we experience the world. She doesn't filter nothing. She just goes full, you know, jump head first into every situation.
It's true, exactly what she said when she going. It was, I think it was New York, and she say she like it and she take inspiration even for that.
Exactly.
But we are not. They say, oh, no. You have a We always like to live in the comfortable place, and we always kind of, when it's something new, you don't know how to see it, you don't know how to take it.
I think it's very often not necessarily in relation to Aurora, although that as well, what she said about the ants in her feet and go and do stuff and, you know, find positive in every situation you are. There is a lot of us, we kind of find negative in the situations, even in a positive situations. And I give you an example. How often do we kind of, when you're working and then you go on holiday, and then, let's say, first 3 days, perfect. And then you have week of holidays. The rest of the 4 days, for example, how miserable we are. Oh my God, it's going to end soon. You spend all your day thinking, oh my God, 3 days I have to get back to work. 2 days I have to get back to... It's like, instead of, you know, enjoying your holidays, you don't enjoy it. You just start to, you know, be miserable about the fact that the holiday is going to end. But you still have these 3 days. But we tend to do that, do we?
That's true.
I remember I was always, when I was working Monday, Friday, I love Saturdays, but Saturdays mornings are the best because, I know that I have Sunday, and then Sunday, oh my God, Sunday I was so miserable. It's Sunday, tomorrow I have to get up.
For me, I start to love Fridays, but then when you start to work weekends, that doesn't matter anymore.
But that's what I mean. It kind of, instead of, it's a weekend, we can do something. I'm talking about the little things, but the little things, summing up to our life, you know, everyday life. And if you cannot find the joy in this little situation, well, you're never going to be happy, really.
But in the same aspect, when you talk about work and holidays, that means if you really feel like that in a way, I think you might have to change your job in a way. You might have to do something that I'm not saying you wish your holiday finished, but when you go, you think about job, I cannot wait to do something. But that's how many people really do something that really matter, you know what I mean? How many people really do something that, you know, you feel that accomplishment. So many times you just do it to put that money on the table, to pay the bills. It's so much struggle for many.
But we tend to look on the negative side. Oh, I have to go to work. But then on the other, so many people, they don't have this opportunity to go to work. You're lucky that you can pay your bills. Think about it. You can afford to go on these holidays. You know, I'm talking about our approach to life, you know.
Yes, doesn't matter how is it, you always find something to complain.
You say that, okay, change the job. All right, you change the job, but you're always going to find something. There are people who moan.
That's true.
A lot, you know, and you're absolutely right. Change something. It might be the change of job is enough, but
I think you have to change your mentality.
But it might that you have to change your approach to life. You have to listen more, Aurora, and then you know.
It's like in the documentary. Nothing is eternal.
Yeah.
It's matching.
It's matching. Oh, well, we can talk like that, like Aurora, for ages. It doesn't make much sense.
I don't know. I love it.
Yeah, me too.
I love watching her, and not only that, I listen to what she's saying, and you kind of resonate with.
It empowers you a little bit.
She's right in things what she's saying. She's not just saying things to be said only like that. She's, you know.
Yeah.
I love it. All right. Hope you enjoy our reaction, and see you again next time. Have a lovely day and all the best. Take care. Bye bye.
Bye for now.